Alright guys, here it is. Here's part 3 of my update of my comic book organization video on how to organize your comics junkie style. As you can see, there are stacks and stacks of books. And that is only a small portion. There's the empty boxes. I have about 7 empty boxes here. As you can see. 3, 6, yeah, 7 empty boxes, short boxes, and these are the comics that are out of them. I got stacks up there, and all these down here. So basically how I do it is I'll open up the box, and if I don't have a lot of a title, I'll group it together like under Marvel. Like these Godzillas, I have these grouped with other titles that I think I might have a few extras floating around in one of these boxes. So what I do is I set them out. Like here's all the IDW, V-Wars, and stuff like that. Army of Darkness. That I think I might have a few copies left floating around. So what I'll do is I'll keep this stack out. And once I think I have because I pretty much know all the books that I have, once I think I have most of them together, I'll go ahead and put them in order, and then I'll put them in a box and label the box. What I'll try to do is I'll try to keep the companies together. Like I'll try to keep all the DC together, or I'll try to keep all the Marvel together and all the independents. And, you know, like I've showed you on my boxes before, I'll basically just label it. Like that. Like these here, this whole box is done. These all, and I told you guys that I didn't need any bagging boards. Guess what? I do, because all these are out of bags and boards. But these are all my Marvel Comics Presents. And they all need to be bagged and boarded. And these are all my what ifs. First and second series. What if Gwen Stacy lied? What if Captain America had been like the president? But that's basically how I do it. I label the box, what it is, so that way I know. And then I'll keep the label facing out. Like these 3 stacks right here so far are all my X-Men titles. Now, like I said before, I don't separate them just yet. I'll just get all my X-Men books, put them in big piles, and then I'll go through and separate, and then I'll put them in numerical order. So far, here's some more Mystique books. These are all doubles. I know, as I have like probably enough that I know of to make 4 or 5 complete sets. So, like I said, I'll probably keep 2 sets to myself, and I may put them on eBay because I've seen in a run of the Mystique books 1 through 25 going for like $100+ on eBay. So if I have 3 sets, and I could put them on there and sell them for 80, 90 bucks a pop, then, you know, that's extra money towards Comic-Con. So, to get books that I don't have. Here's, like, all my Batgirl books. I think I still have a few more floating around. So, what I'll do is I just keep this stack out. And then once I know they're all there, like, there's my Power Girl books. I know I have a few left floating around. Because, like I said, a lot of these boxes that I have here, they're not even separated. I just basically, when I bought the boxes, I just grabbed the comics off the floor and I just shoved them in a box. So a lot of these are not even in order. The drawer boxes, they're pretty much in order. So I don't have to really worry about organizing them unless I find more books in here that need to go in there. Then I'll have to reorganize them and put them in a little bit better order. But I'm not sure if I'm going to start from that first box with all the A's. I probably won't. I'm just going to do it by titles, like by, not titles, but like groups, like X-Men. Then I'll do like Wolverines. I'm not going to try to put them all in alphabetical order by box. For me, that's just a little too hard. And what I'll do is I'm going to buy some more empty boxes and titles that I know I'm currently still buying. Like, I'll keep multiple titles in one box and just, like, stuff it with, like, I have a lot of styrofoam from work. And I'll just put styrofoam blocks in there to keep them nice and straight. And as I get them, I can just fill them in. Because filling the boxes, to, you know, all the way up and then trying to put the new books in behind them. I just think it's going to be a lot more work. So I'll have like a lot of like half-empty boxes that I'll keep around. But yeah, so far, guys, this is part 3 of my video. Here's my Batman Eternals. Here's so far as some Batman books. I know I got a lot more. But yeah, this has taken me a couple hours to get this because, like I said, the way I organize it, it's tough. But there's a method to my madness. Once I know, like I said, I have all the books, I'll start pulling them out. Like here's like all my Marvel like miniseries, like Squadron Supreme and all that good stuff. I have those separated. There's my Death of Wolverine books. I know I got a lot more, so like I said, I got them separated. There's my Ghost Riders. There's my Nova lot. There's my Spider-Mans in the back that I know I have a crap ton more. There's my Spider-Man 2099, Volume 1. And then what I do over here, and here's another one of my titles, guys, I know I haven't really talked about, but I'm really into the Son of Satan titles, the books, and I have a lot of them. I have more Invaders somewhere. Here's a giant size #1 I just bought recently. But yeah, like Marvel Spotlight, I have that CG Seed, but I have like multiple copies of it. There's multiple copies of number 15. I just really like this character. Multiple copies of 16, 17. I don't think I've ever showed these in the video, so I figured I'd show you 21. These are the Marvel Spotlight. These are the first appearance, pretty much first appearance run of Son of Satan. There's a couple 13s. There's a couple more. There's another 15. I really like that cover with Ghost Rider, Satana on it. I got multiple. I think I have 3 copies of it. And then what I have over here are my really special books. There's, the Cat. Marvel Superheroes Black Knight. That's an old one. But anything that I find that I know is, worth a little bit of money, I'm just going to put them in this box here. There's my Batgirl Adventures #1. I have like 4 or 5 copies of it. There's that Grim Tales of Terror that I talked about in a comic shop that I got for cover price. And they're going on eBay for like $100+. I got a couple copies of it. Well, actually, that's the next issue. There's the 2 that are worth a little bit of money. That one. And there's copy #2. And then there's my Preacher #1. There's my Amazing Spider-Man. There's my Captain America with Bucky crying by his... And then I have multiple copies of the Avengers 56. And these are all in Mylar. There's the first appearance of Mephisto, Silver Surfer #16. I have 2 copies of it. There's my early Iron Man appearance. King Size Annual number 10. First of Rogue. Tales to Astonish with Spider-Man on the cover. Early appearance of Spider-Man. First appearance of Hobgoblin. Second appearance. And then these are all my Western Ghost Riders. But that's how I do it, guys. These are all the newer books I just got. I just got these in the mail the other day. Second appearance of Iron Fist. I got 16, 17, and 18. They're all in one bag and board. The guy sent it to me that way. But I got to get bags and boards for it. But yeah, that's basically how I'm doing this. I know it's a little messy right now, but like I said, it's a great hobby. I love it. I love working on my stuff. I love work, and I have all these boxes yet, guys. But like I said, once I know I'm done, like I know I had the full set of what I have, I'll start putting those in boxes so the floor is not completely covered. I'll start putting them in boxes and labeling the boxes and then start stacking them aside. And then I keep going through more and more. But yeah, that's it, guys. Oh, and Tom, if you're watching this video, this is for you. I know you said you didn't want the Squadron Supreme because you weren't into it. Or you didn't think you would be into it. So I'll go ahead and pull these out. But I know you said that you thought I was just going to give you Mystique and not Emma Frost. No, I was going to give you both. Like, all the doubles I have of Emma Frost. You were going to get those. And then it's a whole complete set of Mystique. I mean, if you don't want it, that's fine. I won't trade it, but I don't think you're wanting those. You're wanting me to make another video. I told you I'd make a video with all my doubles. Well, so far that's what I have. But yeah, I'll probably later in the week I'll make a video of my doubles. But yeah, guys, that's it so far. This is part 3. I'm not sure how many parts it's gonna be, but look forward to more videos. I'll probably upload a couple tomorrow to show more progress. My wife works 9 to 5:30, and I'm home all day. So yeah, I'll just be working on this. Alright, guys. Thanks for viewing. Thumbs up, subscribe, like. Let me know what you want to see in my collection. But hopefully you guys... I've gotten a really good response on the 2 videos I put up. I've got over 100 views on both videos total. So yeah, keep watching, keep subscribing, and the Junkies out, guys.